I'll be honest. That last day didn't work out terribly well for us, but, you know, there's always time to have better runs. I think starting off with the library was a little bit rough because it just led us into a bunch of dead-end rooms. Speaking of which, I think this mailroom is worth it. Let's see what we get from Pops this time. Okay, 2 keys, a silver key, and a brass compass. Very nice. Oh, and you can actually, this is where we can see the date, I suppose. 11:05. I guess that was yesterday. So yesterday was 11:05. So today is 11:06. It's the only thing that makes sense to me. All right. Good a set of starting equipment we have here. A square. Never seen that before. Could be a sigil. Oh, is it 4 squared? That's probably what it is. Okay. Now, would this be 1 plus 3 squared, or would this be 1 squared plus 3 squared? I'm gonna assume it's 1 plus 3 squared. Yes, it was. So this would be 9 divided by 9, which would be 1. Alright. Key card. Pretty fancy. Some more money. And I do still have the Blessing of the High Roller, despite my last 2 runs feeling pretty low roll. Need to remember that drafting a shop room actually gives me a couple extra dice, or I think 1 extra die. So definitely worth drafting those. 2 of these statements are true. The statement on the blue box is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement. So if we're assuming that both of these are true, then this would be the false statement, which means that the gems are in a statement with a false statement, which would mean they would be in here. Yes, makes sense. And it can't be that these are both false. Oh. Could it be that both of these are false? And this was true. And it's still this box. Very nice. Great Hall again. I'll go with the chapel. Donate some more of my money to the church, but also take a few coins. Let's keep that on the down low. Bedroom or spare room, I wonder. Let's go for the bedroom. Sleeping mask, nice. Let me just step out and step back in. Probably shouldn't have done that into the church, but oh well. We can get another star. plus 3 steps. Ooh, interesting. Let's take the conference room. Let's see if the left door is locked as well. Nope, it isn't. A little bit concerning. I'll take it though. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that the metal detector could spawn in here. That was pretty nice. Let's use the key here. Can we go further up? Nope. To the side then? Yes, we can. I'm thinking either the Nook or the Commissary. Let's look at what the Commissary has to offer. Sledgehammer. I think I'm definitely getting the set of gems. And then I think I'll save my money in case I end up needing it for something later. Let's use the silver key here. Yeah. Okay. So if we take the spare room here, we will know that we'll have a chance of getting to the antechamber if we open the lever in the greenhouse. I think that's probably our best bet. It does block off this area to the right here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I think it's worth it. In that case, I probably should just go all the way back to the beginning and start working my way up from there. And if that's the case, I'm going to spend a couple extra steps, but I think it'll be a good idea to buy running shoes to save as much stamina as possible. This is locked, right? Yeah. The locksmith, huh? Take that just in case. Come back to it later. But I do need to remember that I need to spend a gold to get in there. Good place to find the storeroom. 9 gems, that's pretty good. Workshop, huh? Sounds good to me. Broken lever. Would you look at that? Can we combine anything here? Not there. Nope. 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 And no. You can go ahead and spend some gems on the office. Run the payroll, why not? Security. I do have the key card, so I think it's a good idea to take it. Time to increase the number of security doors. I will change the offline mode to unlocked. I think the Great Hall unlocks this door, which would mean I wouldn't be able to access it either way. So I think the nursery is the best choice here. Just make sure we don't run out of steps. Let's do that. Okay. Could draft a kitchen to get another die. I think that's worth it. Turn on the water. If I had 8 gold, I might spend it on that, but I don't. Don't particularly want to use a key just yet. The garage. I think I want to redraw floor plans and try to get the greenhouse. I think that's my best shot. I can also do the rumpus room and then try to get the greenhouse next time. So let's do that.
As it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from but now afraid. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Interesting. Well, I guess I'll be checking if all the gates are latched or not. But... oh my. Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. Drafting studio? What in the world? I mean, I'm definitely taking that. Thank goodness I have the gems. Is there a chess piece in this room? There's a pawn. Alright. It's me! The Great Hall partitioning plan for Wednesday, November 15th. Or 18th, I should say. Huh. Wait, is that today? I guess we can check if that's today. Okay, so the blocked rooms are... so I guess we enter through this way, right? So the left middle and the right far doors are blocked. Or the right middle and the left closest, depending on how that works. Seems like the catty corner ones are the ones with the loot. Oh, Drafting Strategy. This was one of the books that you could rent from the library, and I haven't seen it yet. So, features. The Drafting Spectrum by the editor. Most Violet Dreams. Guide to Bedrooms. Indoor Verdure. Guide to Green Rooms. Orange Passage. Guide to Hallways. Golden Trims. Guide to Shops. Negative Space. Guide to Red Rooms. Prismatic Rooms. Guide to Multicolored Floor Plans. And Word from the Editor. Oh boy. This is a lot. The Drafting Spectrum. Blueprints are made more than just blue. It should come as no surprise that the first color that comes to mind when speaking about blueprints is blue. And while it is true that most architectural plans and designs are found on blue paper, it is not the only color on which floor plans are drafted. In fact, originally, they were not blue at all. Hundreds of years ago, the chemicals used to create the floor plans caused coated paper to turn black when exposed to light. This raven hue, perhaps more fitting to the reign of Orius, was decidedly more difficult to affix an architect's revision edits to, and so blue was proposed as an ideal replacement, as it had no political ties to any other realms. By the Fourth Era, all floor plans were being printed on blue paper. Over the years, the fear of political connotation deferred to innovation, and the use of colored prints eventually became popular with engineers and architects who used hues as a way to differentiate various types of buildings and rooms. Violet prints, for example, are only used when creating plans for a bedroom, while orange floor plans will immediately inform a contractor that the print contains designs for a hallway. In this issue of Drafting Strategy, we will explore the different features of each type of floor plan and look at the underlying connections that tie each room to its color. Most Violet Dreams, Architectural Digest Guide to Bedrooms. The bedroom is often referred to as the heart of the home, and with good reason. It is the place where people can rest during a long day, where they can kick up their feet for a bit and recharge their batteries. Architects always use violet-bordered floor plans for bedrooms, and the comforting purple hues encountered while drafting will usually let a weary traveler know they have found a room in which they can rest up. Architects may wish to utilize bedroom strategies if they are the type who love to explore and backtrack frequently. Having an excess of steps usually affords bedroom enthusiasts the mobility to be carefree with their plans for the day. Synergy's sleeping mask, nursery, servants' quarters. Yep, makes sense. Indoor Verdure, Architectural Digest Guide to Green Rooms. Green rooms are a wonderful way to bring the outdoors inside and provide a breath of fresh air for the home. The abundance of plant life, rich soil, and natural resources in these spaces makes them extremely appealing for architects who enjoy gardening and open spaces. These floor plans are extremely synergistic, and strategies centered around greening will often involve drafting as many of this color as possible. The more green rooms you are able to draft in your house, the more powerful their effects will become. Additionally, these spaces are more likely than other types of rooms to contain piles of dirt for digging. Orange Passage, Architectural Digest's Guide to Hallways. If the bedroom is the heart of the home, then hallways are the arteries, serving as diverging paths that branch out to connect different parts of the house and lead visitors to their intended destination. While these orange corridors are often overlooked as one travels through them, they are a vital component of any house. The numerous doors found in each hall provide the means to add more rooms to your house, and the more hallways you have, the less likely you are to draft yourself into a dead end. Hallway strategies are ideal for the architect who prefers more rooms and flexible options for expansion over pure resources. Golden Trim. Shops are an essential part of any large estate, providing a convenient place for the staff and residents to purchase items without having to leave the property. Including at least one of these floor plans in your house will provide you with an outlet for any coins that are found during the day. Strategies that involve generating lots of gold will usually want to draft multiple shop rooms to expand the range of shopping opportunities. These floor plans are bordered with a shade of gold, enhancing the sense of luxury and refinement in the shopping experience. Whether it's a quick snack or a high-end fashion item, having a well-placed shop within the estate can greatly enhance the quality of life of the entire household. Red rooms are a daring addition to any home, providing a small element of danger that can excite and thrill both residents and visitors. While these rooms come with a certain level of risk, they also offer the potential for substantial returns, as they provide as many doors as they do opportunities. Architects who are willing to take the plunge and draft red rooms are often rewarded with a unique and striking space that leaves a lasting impression on those who enter. Just like in life, taking risks can be intimidating, but those who dare to venture outside their comfort zone can reap the greatest rewards. Prismatic rooms. You may, on rare occasions, notice some floor plans that have more than one color in their design. These rooms are unique in that they simultaneously share all the characteristics of each type of room associated with those colors. For example, a floor plan with a violet and gold border would be best described as a bedroom shop, while an orange and green one might contain a corridor of greenery and plants. The aquarium is a very useful multicolored floor plan, as it supports all of the color-based strategies listed in the volume. For example, it can give you bonus steps for having a nursery, as well as being unlocked for having a foyer. For instance, the maid's chamber is both a red room and a purple room. Let's see. Word from the editor. As we reach the end of this volume of drafting strategy, we hope you have found valuable insights and colorful inspiration in your next architectural project. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors in the ideas of daring merits. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their own creativity. Some hoist it up as a display of their own power. Some use it to calculate great sums. But all of us want to find a color we can call our own. firsthand. Oh, what? A very detailed paper model of a safe. Okay. I wish I had a magnifying glass with me. This, I believe, is the study. So, I know that the code to the study safe is probably linked somehow to this drafting studio model here. Interesting. Anyways, what am I actually supposed to do here? Select a new floor plan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor plan to permanently add to your draft pool. Okay, so I can do the dormitory. Each time you enter a dormitory after drafting a compass room, gain a 10 footsteps. The kennel. Each time you dig in a room, unlock all doors in that room. Ooh, that might be nice. The vestibule. Whenever you enter vestibule, 3 of the doors in this room unlock, and the 4th one becomes locked. Oh, huh. Which one do I feel would be the best? This one would give me a lot more options as far as where I could go, but I'm curious about what sort of items the kennel might have in it. So I'll try to choose this. Oh wait, okay, they actually have a you can look at the descriptions. So for the dormitory, these small sleeping quarters, devoid of frills and distractions, are ideal for the student, scholar, or denizen of academia who wish to focus on their studies without interruption. Study and sleep, rinse and repeat. The kennel, home to several of Sinclair's hunting companions. It can be assumed that these friendly hounds have been anxious to meet their new master. An ornately framed yet modestly sized hall. It had served as the original antechamber in the old days before eventually being removed from the estate for having doors that were prone to becoming stuck. I think I'll go ahead and add the kennel. You've successfully added the kennel permanently to your draft pool. Alright, pretty exciting stuff. I'll need to remember to come back here if I find a magnifying glass. I only have 3 gems left, huh? Oh, I guess I'll draft the dining room. And then hopefully I'll be able to find I've completely lost track of what I'm trying to do here after all that information. The greenhouse, that's what I'm looking for. Gymnasium, huh? I think I try to do some rerolls to get it. Oh, the kennel, it's right there. You know what? Let's take a look at what's here. Oh my goodness! Would you look at that? Little dogs. Cats. Interesting. Hello there? You can pet the dog. Oh my goodness. That is too cute. Okay. As far as actual, like, items are concerned, it doesn't look like there's too much. That's all right. Let's try redrawing and hope that we get the greenhouse. No! Ah, unfortunate. What items do we have here? We have the broken lever. I think we actually just coat check the broken lever so that we have a higher chance of getting it next run. All right. Oh my goodness. Guess there's a little bit more exploring we still could do. But I'm pretty sure we won't be able to reach the antechamber this time. Will do. I'll do that after stream. Well, it's a long shot, but maybe the key we're looking for will show up in the music room. Nope, we got the prism key. Denoted in verse. I wonder what that has to do with it. Afraid I don't know what that means, due to not having much musical experience. Oh, that's right. I can actually see about how the Great Hall looks here. Let's do that real quick. So I would be looking at it from this direction, I believe. So I want to open far left door and the close right door. Coins and a lever. What else do we have here? Oh, we have another upgrade disc. Interesting. Well, at least today won't be a complete waste. Not enough gems for the foyer, unfortunately. Oh, what a cruel fate to be unable to enter the antechamber. Well, let's go back to security, use our upgrade disc, and then I'm afraid we might need to call it a day. But as I said, we unlocked the kennel, and we're getting an upgrade, so could be worse. A nursery upgrade, all right. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. That nurse's station, interesting. Nursery, whenever you draft your bedroom, gate in 8 steps. Indoor nursery. A garden nursery, I suppose. Whenever you draft another green room, 2 gems will sprout in this room. I honestly think that with the amount of trouble I have with steps, that I should just upgrade the base ability of the nursery. Let's do that. That seems like the safest option. I have 29 gold. That's kind of crazy. Well, I guess what I can do is go to the locksmith and try to buy the special keys there. Let's see. Special key. Key to the secret garden, and we're sold out. No! Oh, so unfortunate. I never did the outer room. That might... Oh, wait, I can make it to this room. I have this East Wing Hall up here. So it is still possible to get to the antechamber. How many steps do I have? 57? I can walk out completely and access the outside room to try to ensure I can make it all the way. Let's do that. Using up some of my steps here, but that's all right. I don't think I have a shovel, so I think we'll take a tool shed. The root cellar would have been a good idea too, though, since I have the kennel open. But as it stands, I would need a shovel for the kennel to be effective anyways. Let's go and buy a few extra keys. Surely 5 keys will be enough, right? Oh, that's nice. Oh, and because I have the secret garden key, I can actually access the antechamber through the nook as well. Interesting. I wonder, if I change one of these, does this close back up? I suppose I'll leave it and find out. Anything in particular in here that I can do? I suppose I can dig. towards I go. And are you joking? Now I get the greenhouse? That is too funny. I already coat checked my my lever. Well, if worst comes to worst, I know that I can access the nook here. Actually, it's pretty easy to get there too. So I'll just do the boudoir. Get a free gem. Need to go to the right here. Well, that'll do it. I don't think that'll actually do anything this run, but better to be safe than sorry. Come on, room to the left. That doesn't require a gem. Yes! Okay, we have reached the antechamber once again. Now let's not run out of steps and actually use the basement key this time. Yoink. Oh, that's right. All the fruit were probably put in this room right here. Yup. Oh my goodness. Don't mind if I do. I never picked up my allowance. Well, don't really need it. I suppose I'll take it. Alright, here we go. Down to the basement. Pretty excited. I wonder if that vision we saw from Alzara with the, like, creepy skeleton figure was here in the basement. Guess we'll find out. Alright. Oh boy, alright. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look over here first, alright. I believe that this is what we saw in one of the visions, huh? I wonder if this is the reservoir that was in the pump room. If I drain the reservoir, can I access the dock and use the boat? I wonder. Oh, man. Ooh. Okay, so this is another sigil, I believe. I remember it talking about 3 ways being boat navigation, which makes sense. Points, dreams. Probably basement. Foundation elevator. Concealed entrance. Cliffside exit. Minecart. Fountain entrance. Tomb entrance. Well, the tomb is definitely what I saw in that Alzara vision. Torch chamber. Rotating gear to north lever. 5. Fountain entrance. So this is where I came down. There looks like there's a minecart path here. Basement. Wow, okay. And this is the edge of the lake here. Huh. An upgrade disc, I'll definitely be taking that. Oh boy. This is really coming together. Now, I can't remember which signal or which symbol this is on the side here. I'll need to go back to the video I recorded earlier and take a look at that. Actually, wait, we can probably just do that pretty easily. But continue our journey for now. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, now that I think about it, I think those symbols were ripped out of the book. Oh, and here's the minecart. And it is blocked. Okay. I'll do that in a second, but first I'm going to look in here. Powered, interesting. Oh boy. What in the world? Okay. Whoa. Wow. I'm so glad that this game has so much to do outside of the house itself. Okay, so it's blocked this way. Let's try to pull it this way. Ah, I see. So it is stuck, preventing my escape, if you will. But you know what? I bet what I'm supposed to do is find a way to get through this door through the big cog room. So I'm supposed to have this minecart pulled back so that I can actually pass on through to the other side. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. Okay, this was this room, which I can't really do anything in right now, I don't think. The rays mean it's foggy around the boat. But you know what? I'm going to spend some time double checking that so I don't need to bring it up in a later video. There's got to be a way to cross this too. Poor Simon not wanting to get wet and just hop in the boat. Sometimes Simon's constitution is amazing, sometimes it is rather pathetic. Most of the time it's rather pathetic, but you know, as I said earlier, being able to reach into a bed of hot coals and pull out a gem and not flinch is rather impressive. Let's take a look down here again. This is the same symbol that was in the middle of the sigil down there. I don't think I have any rooms with queens in them right now, so I'm not going to bother with that puzzle. Orin something. I believe that this is the name of the angel, but I don't know what that means in particular. Maybe it's the name of another country? Not entirely sure. Ah, metropolitan, large city-state with a dense urban and populous center. So that sigil that we saw probably just referred to a different country. believe was it Rinda or something? And I didn't see anything on the outer edge. But you know what? Might want to take a look and double check that real quick. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything around the rim. Very interesting. Well, I suppose that I should go ahead and call it here. Still have one more day of the Blessing of the High Roller, so we'll be starting off strong next time. But finally got into the antechamber and got the basement key. Glad that happened. Starting to think it wouldn't. Well, with that, I think I'm gonna head off. Call it a day. With 65 steps remaining. Whoa. That's a little bit unfortunate, but you know, we did what we wanted to do. All right. Corporate Shopping Center of Tomorrow. Interesting. Well, if you enjoyed, please let me know what your favorite part of this playthrough so far has been, if there are any spectacular moments you've seen. And I suppose that I'm calling it quits for tonight here, but I'll be back at it soon.